Namaste. Welcome and greetings. I am Magick Croix. It's gonna stop a virus. No. This
Got y'all listening now. Some witchcraft for that ass. Too late to turn away. Abracadabra and all that good shit. Yo. Hocus pocus got you focused on my rhyme. Simply easy, now I'm eating couch potatoes. My keys to go home.
Dora pause.
My rush to end it all. It feels amazing to have won. I'm not planning to ball, but why not take the chance to stunt? No, I don't need it all. Can think of a thing I don't want. Do I worship the sun? Or sold my soul for the tongue? Or dead since I was young? Or got some voodoo?
Namaste. What's up? It's your boy again. It's your man again. Magick Croix. Alright, I got a story to tell, okay? So, when I was getting into voodoo magic, when I was trying to learn about it, I was doing a whole lot of studying before I decided I was going to call any one of those loa. You know what I mean? Because, quite frankly, they're no joke to work with. Energy is very serious, very intense. So some more than others. But Papa Legba, okay? Papa Legba is the one, the loa of all loa, okay? You have to call on him and feed him, so to speak, before you work with anyone else. If you don't, you ain't getting nowhere, all right? Ain't nobody else gonna come see you. So that's number one you gotta keep in mind. Number two, Papa Legba is a crossroads deity. He is the old man at the crossroads, okay? His favorite colors, red, black, white, all right? His favorite numbers is 3 and 21. I know there's another number in there, but off the top of my head, 3 and 21, okay? So, all my experiences, every single one I remember, without even having for me to write them down. If you have watched my videos, you'll see that I gave an example before of the kind of trickery that Papa Legba is capable of. He's the wise old man. You know, he's like an uncle, a playful uncle who teaches you lessons. All right. If you remember the guy who was mentoring me in how to do voodoo magic, he said that he asked Legba for a fine ass model type chick. Remember that story? Alright, remember that story. He met one, but it was a dude. You have to be very specific when it comes to Legba, okay? Alright, so I worked with him for months well, not months, but weeks. I don't say weeks, maybe a month or two before I contacted anybody else. All right, I wanted to make sure I established contact first. So, there's a couple. Notice, when I say I have a story to tell, I usually have a story to tell and have one experience, but with Papa Legba, there's a couple different experiences. Remember, I said he's the loa of all loas. Not a loa per se, but, you know, you have to call him in order to speak to anybody else. So that should give you a clue as to how powerful he is. All right. So, one day I was taking an afternoon nap or something like that, and I was in that in between state between sleep and wakefulness, and although I was laying on my side like this, I was laying on my left side. I don't know how to explain this. I really don't know how to explain this. But in my mind's eye, I could see a skeleton under my bed, and the arm stretch out to come over the opposite side of the bed, reach and touch me. And I actually felt something touch me. like I said, I don't know how to exactly describe something like that. That's the best way that I can remember it. That's some shit, right? Okay, I'm gonna say it again. This was very vivid, and like I wasn't dreaming, but I wasn't awake either. You know, and a lot of times this is how the spirits like to, you know, contact you when you're in that state. It's like a theta state. Theta. Alright? Again, it was like a skeleton under my bed, and the arm elongated to come and touch me over top of it. Think of, you ever see the serpent in the rainbow? When that arm stretched, that's how that was. Okay? This was around the time I was, you know, contacting Papa Legba. Okay? Experience number 2. Around that same time, there's absolutely no way somebody will be walking on my roof at midnight. No way. Absolutely no way at all. You know, but that's something I heard. I heard footsteps on my roof. There's no logical reason for someone to be walking on my roof. Okay? So much so, I got out of the bed and went outside to look. Nobody's on the roof. Okay, go back to sleep. Go back in the house, go back to sleep. I hear it again. I'm like, what the fuck? Okay. That's experience number 2. Alright. So now I'm having a dream. And in my dream, my deceased grandfather was talking to me, right? And he was in a jacuzzi. And he was smoking a cigar. He had a glass of Hennessy too. Okay. Number 1, my grandfather didn't do any of that. He didn't have a jacuzzi, and he didn't smoke, and he didn't drink. Alright? Alright. Remember, your dreams, in your dreams, I should say, the way your mind works, it uses archetypes to relay messages to you. Alright? So, yeah. Those are my stories for Papa Legba. Remember, if you want to call him, it's a great idea to call him. If you want to do voodoo match, it's a good idea to call him. You know what I mean? Because he is, he's just very capable of doing anything, you know. One last story, but this isn't my story. It's that same guy who's mentoring me. What happened was, I think he was having problems with his landlord, and he drew Legba's veve, a very big veve in the middle of his living room floor, and sat out some rum and a cigar. Okay? And no more problems out of that landlord. None. And I will tell you, you work with Legba and he will get your results. Actually, there are some people I know who will only work with Legba and nobody else, which is perfectly fine. You know, like I said, he's an old man at the crossroads. Be very specific. You know, he can get anything done. You know, just respect him. You respect all the spirits. They will respect you. Okay? That is my story. I am the one and only Magick Croix. I'll see y'all soon. Peace.